Welcome back, viewers, to Phoenix Point, where last episode we found quite an interesting weapon and handed it off to to Mist. Right, we found this interesting lobster gun that Mist is going to be using. The entire B team is a little saddened with the loss of our first trooper. Wow, he had a cool haircut. I don't think we ever noticed his cool haircut. Versa White Star, Heir's daughter, our first fatality, cause of death, an Arthron, which is a bit embarrassing, but that Arthron had a machine gun in Fursa's defense. And that mission, like, everybody was shooting at Fursa, so no surprise that he was the one who took the final bullet. We do have a combat shield and a Deceptor MG in the queue being built. In terms of other things we want to build, maybe a Thunderbird for as a better combat vehicle, although I think the Manticore is probably good enough. 2 teams is going to be good enough for now. Let's continue and see where everybody is. Inaccessible, missing 1 unit, but with enough people to field 5 with the Aspida. With Charlie 1, of course. This team needs to head back to a base and recuperate. Is there a place to heal at this base? Yes, there's a medical bay there, so they're going to head back there. Gift down here, the scout down there, Tenuous over here, and the carrier. The carrier's going to head back to base as well to get the
Haven destroyed.
Aspida fixed. We did lose Haven Magdine, which was a haven under assault in South America, I believe, or too far away for us to help at any rate. Yeah, look at this. Everything's getting demolished down here. These other troops in the Tenuous. Tenuous is looking for trades, so that's what we got here. We have really low materials, pretty good tech, so we're trading tech for materials here. Going to bring us up a little bit in materials, but we're still going to need a few more of those trades, so let's have Tenuous head over that direction. And meanwhile, we are heading south to the Mattock. We're going to hold off there because that's just the gift who's arrived with Scooby. We're going to wait until the rest of the team arrives. And I do notice that Jacob Eber seeming a bit heavy on the corruption. So if we cure him here, that's 10 per point. His willpower is 14, so right now he's down to 9 willpower. That's not too terrible. We don't need to cure him yet. Let's wait till he gets to 6 because I think that saves us a little bit. Let's wait for Scout to arrive. And Carrier arrived here. We're still waiting for the slower Inaccessible. Apparently that's a Helios, and Helios is way faster. It's interesting. Okay, on this location, we're waiting a few more minutes for everyone to arrive, and then we're going to do the Mattock exploration site. Bandits dwell in the ruins of this city. A great collector lived and died here decades ago. Search the ruins for the Antediluvian schemata. We're going to start a mission here. Before we start, we're going to have to go and look at everyone's equipment because we haven't visited this team in a while. Sophia Brown, with a shotgun, an extra round, an extra load, a close combat hatchet, 5 points to do her. She's not going to gain anything. I think 1 grenade's probably enough, although it might be nice to bring more grenades. So let's see, a sonic shock grenade is going to do like stun damage or something. Jacob Eber wielding the Danchev assault rifle. Living acid firing assault rifle. And a shield. Carrying the Deimos also because we weren't sure about this one, but I think we're sure now, so we're going to leave his Deimos behind. He doesn't need the extra ammo in that case either, which means he's going to be free to take another grenade. He could take a lot more grenades, but we're just going to take the one. Omar, very strong. Actually, I forgot to check his skill points. He's fine with skill points, and corruption is 5. We talked about that already. Omar, 10 skill points. We could use a little more willpower on Omar, but he's okay for now. He does have a grenade in his hand for some reason. That doesn't really make a lot of sense with him. He is wielding the Deceptor MG and the Phoenix grenade launcher, so he has a new Jericho Gauss machine gun, just in case. Don't think anyone is interested in wearing the Fury 2. Maybe a shield for him might make sense, but I honestly don't think he needs it. Takeshi is shielded and wielding a Deimos assault rifle. He also has a standard loadout and no skill points to speak of. Finally, Irina. She's got our Hera neural pistol. 1 grenade. She's ready to go. That brings us to Scooby. Scooby, we might as well throw a few grenades in there. We do have these EMP grenades, which might come in handy. Let's bring a few of these as a just in case. We're not going to bring the sonic grenades. And back to Sophia. I think she's fine. This equipment seems fine. Let's see. We can only recover items carried by evacuating soldiers or vehicles. We have a full squad. We are ready to deploy. Here we go. At this point, it's traditional for me to recommend subscribing to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, in order to see more of these videos I'm producing. I'd also be happy to get some likes and comments on the video to drive engagement. Alright, here are the Phoenix forces in a very, very small jungle map. We do see what look like enemy sniper, a bandit sniper here. So we're going to be facing bandits. There is a position here. We want to get here to retrieve the Antediluvian collection. And there are a bunch of places on the edges of the map for other people to join. I think we're going to have Sophia rush in and try to do some close combat action on these sniper. This sniper here. If she dodges twice, that's going to give her 1 shot. Or she could take this shot from here or move here. There's no reason, or I said dodges twice, but I meant dash. I don't think there's a reason for the second dash. So she's going to run here and shoot this guy in the face. In the face! She did see another enemy on the way there, so that is an assault trooper. We already know about that other sniper under the bridge. Let's move her 1 step forward, and she's going to see if she can't take this person out.
Targeting.
Re-aim here. It does look like we might be able to get a kill here, especially if we shoot him in the butt. Low armor. It's possible. So her option here is to use this, but I don't think she will, because all that will do is give her 2 moves back, and she won't be able to fight again. So let's just take the shot. Let's take the shot. Shoot him in the butt. Not quite enough to kill him outright, so I'm glad we didn't waste her willpower. But only with 2 hit points left. Yeah, that one's dead. Good as dead.
Ready, willing, and able.
We do know there is another sniper under, And probably another one up top, it looks like. So that's a little alarming. I didn't think of that. Can we get someone up here to shoot at him? So if we dash you there, and you get a second dash outside to take care of whatever this is. Probably, but also probably not going to kill. See what you see. Okay, it is a heavy also, so that's going to be dangerous. Luckily, you have acid. Unluckily, I don't think you're going to be able to use your shield. Wow, his arms are quite heavily armored. His head is sort of the most vulnerable. What about legs? Legs are pretty heavily armored. Yeah, this is going to be dangerous because we're not going to be able to get through that armor easily. Let's see if we can hit him with some rockets to break through that armor. That's kind of probably going to make the bridge collapse, but let's try it. Okay, that sniper down below, looks like we took out his arm. So this sniper, what is he carrying? That looks like a med kit, maybe? Yeah, he's got a few med kits. He can still heal himself. We did do some armor shred on this, so let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at what your chances are now. Okay, great. That did the trick. We'll shoot him in the head. Alright, our own heavy can't quite reach a point where you can see around the corner to take that out. What about Takeshi? So Takeshi could sprint or dash to here, I think. And maybe get him that way. Can we go through under here? I think so. Let's dash you here. Out of view. And then through this little gap here. Okay, to this gap here, that's 1 point, and you're going to get a shot on him. So I think that is a safe bet.
Preparing to fire.
And that should take out the third bandit. Alright, first turn, 3 tangos down already. We are going to want to collect their equipment if possible. What else do we have? We have another assault, bandit assault way over there, and potential reinforcements. I think what we want to do with bandit assault is step you forward and put you on Overwatch. Or maybe just get you ready to do that next turn. Let's find a place to tuck you. It would be nice to put you there. Can you move out of the way, Takeshi? No. Alright, let's do Omar instead. Omar is going to take a jump to the sky. Unfortunately, can't quite reach where I wanted to go, so he's going to step forward 1. And from there, we are going to jump to the skies and get up on this bridge, maybe here to keep in some cover. I said to here, please. And a pretty good view of Omar in flight there. Nobody showed up on the radar that we didn't know about already. Let's see, Irina, I think what we do is go and hide you behind Scooby. Set you up for a... Actually, maybe what we do is just run you across and assume that you won't be seen. Alright, that seems reasonable. Let's see what happens. That was 3 enemies dead in the first turn.
Action.
An enemy sniper and a bandit assault. We do see...
I can make a difference.
Omar can see it from here. What's your shot look like, Omar? Not so great, but I think if you jump down, it will be pretty good. So You can do that, right? Let's take a look at what that would look like. Jump down maybe here. I think you'd have a really good shot at that guy. Unfortunately, maybe that sniper would have a good shot at you. It's probably worth it, right? Let's put you there. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Zoom in. Why does this not show a line to that guy? There's nothing in the way. Odd. Over here we get the line, but not here. Why is that? Maybe there's just obstruction from that wall. Let's assume that's the case and move you over this way.
Acquiring targets.
All right, you're free aim here with the first shot from the Deceptor MG. Looks like this could be a kill. It's kind of a wide scatter though. Okay, not a kill. His gun did absorb a lot of the damage. Didn't even do much to him. Virus reminder is that'll subtract 6 points from his will at the next turn. So that guy has 4 will points. 0 will, I think, may cause a panic. So I think he's effectively out next turn, but I'm not positive. We're going to have Irina run upstairs. She can't. Hey, interesting. There's no... Okay, the only way up here is stairs inside the building. In that case... See, Irina could move here and with quick aim get that guy. I think she could probably see him from under the stairs also, like there. Yeah, so let's have her move there. What's going on with that 4 on you? Is that your corruption level? Corrupted 4, yeah. Okay, you're gonna quick aim here. These are humans, so there's no point in stunning them. So we're just gonna try to kill them as fast as possible. And that means a headshot.
That was a good kill.
Very nice. Up here, we'd like Sophia to be running across the board to get in the enemy's faces. She's going to be doing that. Sophia has 11 willpower left, so that's enough to dash across the board a couple times. What's her move look like? So a double dash would get her out here. I don't think that's going to be close enough to do anything for us, so maybe what we do is send her behind this tree. To get ready for next turn. Up top, we are going to have Omar? No, Jacob. Jacob's going to go and pick up the equipment. Which looks like maybe some health kits. Med packs, a med pack, and a box of ammo. He's also going to jump down and grab this one. This one is more ammo. Not the greatest loot, honestly. And the other guy didn't leave anything. Jacob still has quite a bit of move left. It's a tiny little map. I guess we're going to have him hide behind this bench. We are kind of ripe for grenade there, aren't we? Didn't think of it. We'll probably be okay. Let's move Takeshi maybe over here where he can get a Overwatch to cover us. He has 2 points left. He needs 2 for an Overwatch. This is sort of a just in case Overwatch in case that guy comes this way. I doubt if he will. And then Scooby, I suppose, could fire some rockets at him. They're probably going to all impact on the building, though. So maybe it actually makes sense to slide Scooby all the way out here. So that Scooby becomes a possible target, saving our chief operatives from any incidental damage. Let's move that way so we turn to face. And that's everybody. Alright, there was a heavy that came in as a reinforcement there. So we might have to, oof, disable the head on Irina. Unexpected headshot to Irina. Sophia didn't like that for sure. Scooby didn't like that either. Scooby's gonna go ahead and target that heavy. Not very good, but we did manage to shred a bunch of armor at the end. Okay, Irina. Who wants to go take out that sniper? That feels like something Sophia should be rushing to do. I think if we rush you that way, Sophia, you can probably get in a pretty safe place and still take a shot. Well, relatively safe. You're going to be open to that sniper, that heavy, aren't you? That's okay. It's going to be fine. We're going to run you up, take the shot. Hopefully you kill. In fact, we're going to spend all of your will points to give you the kill. I mean, to give you another action if you do get the kill.
This better work.
And this should be a kill. Nice. That means you have 2 more points of action, so you could turn and fire at this guy. I think what we're going to do instead is see how far your grenade throw can reach. And toss a grenade. Alright, broke both his legs. Disabled his head. Still has his arms. He's bleeding 30. Not removed. Threat not removed. Okay. Jacob could get a lot closer. That guy's behind a rock, though. That's going to make it hard to hit him. I'm disappointed that we weren't able to remove cover. So I suppose if you went and stood here, you could have a shot. And do you have enough willpower? No, you only have 5. Okay, Jacob doesn't have enough willpower to run down there. So Jacob is going to use what willpower he does have to get up these stairs. And run to this. But before we do that, I want to heal here with Takeshi. We're going to go ahead and put your medikit in your hand. And then we're going to use it on Irina, so she's healed. Because just in case, we want to get Irina up closer so she can think about getting shots on that guy next turn. This whole barrier is kind of a problem for us. Let's put her back behind it. And then let's get Takeshi upstairs. You know what? Omar can actually do an action here, can't he? Omar, you could boom blast that guy. What's your shot look like?
This is going to make all the difference.
I think it's worth doing boom blast. Is that what this is? Yes. That gets you 2 shots on him, right?
I know how to do this.
And that's such a wide area that you're probably not going to miss. Unless you hit a wall or a tree. Or a rock.
Yes.
Alright, let's bias it a little over that way. Nice. Didn't break an arm, which was what I was really hoping for there, so we are in a lot of danger. Let's see what's Takeshi gets at this, or Jacob gets at this console. Alright, now we have to evacuate. Okay, I wasn't sure what it was going to have us do next. So evacuation's actually pretty close. Let's get Scooby moving, see if he can help next turn. I'm kind of put everybody in a lot of danger, so apologies everybody. Hopefully you'll survive. Everybody else is going to start moving toward the exits.
Let's do this.
Need a better position. Oh!
Okay, like I groaned. Ooh, I threw a grenade. Yeah, didn't expect a grenade. That was a good idea there, buddy. Let's use Scooby. Scooby has a couple more shots, a couple more missiles we can launch down that direction. Which does look like it took him out. Irina could go over there and pick that up. Probably not worth it, honestly, so I think she's going to run all the way back here, stay in cover. Don't like sending our wounded operatives into the deep like that. Sophia can actually pick this up from here. It's more ammo. Free. And looks like she can almost get all the way to the exit. I guess she'll hang out behind the rock. Yeah, let's just move her as close as possible. Let's just move oh, she can actually get out. Never mind. She's all the way out. Evacuated. Omar. Can you jump out? Almost.
Using.
Love the jump jet, Omar.
On my way.
Guess she is running most of the way. Scooby is going to let everybody else move first. We're going to get Jacob out. And the only one left here is Scooby, who is just going to sit here and act as mobile cover.
Ready to rumble.
A new bandit heavy shows up but doesn't have enough actions to do anything useful. Omar is out. Takeshi is out.
Moving to coordinates.
Let's get Irina out before we lose Scooby.
Sprinting to position.
And Scooby, you can get out too. Great. No losses in the Mattock. Special mission complete. All of our operatives except Omar are max level, so no experience there. We did get 7 skill points in the pool, and everybody else got 10. Heading back to the geoscape. Hey, remember to leave a like on the video if you're enjoying this. And I'm always looking for comments to help boost engagement. And lastly, remember to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing more of these videos and want to give the channel your support. The Mattock Blueprint Exploration Site. After all this time of research, investigation, and preparation, we have it. Our first collection of ancient schemata, texts, and artifacts that can be unified into a coherent blueprint for an advanced weapon. Unfortunately, the blueprint alone is not enough. We need a much more plentiful source of ancient artifacts, which our archaeological facilities can process using exotic materials to craft the new weapons. And even then, our scientists indicate we will need yet another thing: control over the special locations the Antediluvians used to assemble their technology. In the meantime, we have identified another collection. According to our sources, it describes a weapon releasing deadly flechettes of an unknown composition. The shard gun, 50 skill points have been obtained. Nice. And new research is available. We will replenish our magazines. Check out our new research. The Mattock of the Ancients, the collection of antediluvian schematic we obtained can be studied to develop a new type of melee weapon. Yeah, sure, we'll put the Mattock of the Ancients in there. In fact, it's only 3 hours, so let's bump it to the top of the queue. And then head back to the geoscape and take a look at what we're doing next. So, Seeking Dr. Symes looks like the next thing to do. There's also a facility here, which we can't activate yet because it takes 780 materials. But this base has nothing of interest except for a research forest, so probably worth putting a base here eventually, but for now, not really necessary. We are going to send this crew immediately on to Seeking Dr. Symes. We're also going to do that with the gift so that Scooby can join them as well. The carrier is repairing the Aspida, almost finished. And B team is still resting. Let's take a look at personnel. I believe we have one other team member. Yes, Armis Correa. So rather than leave Charlie with these guys, it might make sense to put Armis into combat and go pick him up for the B team. So we might do that by leaving the Aspida, or leaving the Aspida at Phoenix Avionics for now. And let's send a Helios down to pick him up. That's actually quite a trip, isn't it? So the Helios here, which we should rename, it's called Carrier right now. I guess that's a reasonable name. You're going to have to go all the way to South America to pick Armis up. And meanwhile, we can do trades. We did finish a combat shield, and the crew of Phoenix Avionics is fully healed and rested. I don't know if that counts the Aspida, because the crew just emptied. We'll take a look in a sec. We're going to trade for materials there, bringing us up to almost enough to open a new base. And there's one more trade here we can do, right? So, there we go. I see. It's a zoom function of why those disappear. Okay, we're going to move here and get more materials. Here it is the Inaccessible arriving at Phoenix Avionics and starting to heal. Especially for Tyzok, who is badly wounded. It also looks like the armor that Persa was wearing, our special white armor, was lost in that battle, which is disappointing. I didn't think we would have had to pick anything up there. But yeah, it's like your armor's gone. Sorry, buddy. Which is fine. It was special armor anyway that we got for free at the beginning of the mission. So let's take a look. We are going to look down here next because these guys are heading over to Seeking Dr. Symes.
Research complete.
We did finish the Mattock of the Ancients research. The Mattock of the Ancients is a melee weapon of pure orichalcum, a mysterious metal alloy of Antediluvian origin that exhibits properties contradicting our understanding of quantum physics. Huh, interesting. So it's a quantum hammer. We can now make it. Let's see, take a look at what it's going to take. And start thinking about how we might obtain this. So we need 50, whatever this is. As far as I know, we do have in our bases a new building we can make. We can make these. No. Oh, we haven't. We have two new buildings. We can make a cybernetics lab, which allows soldiers to be augmented with bionic body parts and produces research. Doesn't say how much research. But there's also this, 250 materials and 50 tech to construct an archaeology lab. The archaeology lab allows the construction of archaeology probes. The number of archaeology labs controlled determines the rate of antediluvian artifact recovery and processing, as well as discounts on ruin excavation and probe costs. We want to start making these when we have the materials and tech available. It takes 3 days to build those. So we'll start prioritizing making those every time we're above, say, 750 materials and 250 tech. which lets us do more trades. Alright, that's enough material trades where our tech is looking low again. What's the tech situation over here? $97 tech available there for a food trade. None available there. None available there. None available there. So it looks like we're gonna have to go through Anu. Trade tech for food to keep us a little set there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's head back here to Anu. Get some tech for food. There's also this one. Actually, that might be the way to go. So if we go to this Anu site here, can pick up some food for our tech, and then we can go back to that Sinedrian site and trade for tech again. There's also this spot here, seeking Dr. Symes, so that might be the one in Antarctica or the one up here that we have to look at. Let's send this to Anu, actually. And back in Antarctica, this team is still heading over here to the Dr. Symes spot. And somehow we paused right before reaching it, probably because Tenuous arrived. Yeah. Tenuous is going to trade tech for food. Getting low on tech, but that gave us a reasonable amount of food. And then we're going to head over here to this Sinedrian site. Accessible is still healing. And the carrier is still moving to South America to pick up Armus. Alright, seeking Dr. Symes' exploration site. This archaeological site may be related to the Antediluvian civilization discovered by Randolph Symes III. If we can secure it, we may be able to figure out where Symes went next. So that's a good place to end the episode. Let's pick up there next time at Seeking Dr. Symes' exploration site. For now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you join me next time when we dive into this Seeking Dr. Symes investigation. Until then, this has been Corknut playing Phoenix Point. Bye for now.